everyone, my name is Jukka Venska, I'm from Finland and I'm a communication coach and an expert on solution-focused conflict management. It means that I work as a mediator at workplaces and communities when people have conflicts, and I help them to find peace. On this video I like to talk with you about sharing, which is a very basic thing in human relationships. I like to show you my simple model of sharing levels. I hope it will clear up some viewpoints on how to develop your own communication skills, but also how to identify possible difficulties you have experienced in poor communication situations. The easiest level of sharing is a task level. It's about schedules, it's about routines, it's about things that has to be done. These things you can share even with someone you don't know well. At work, it's about things like who is going to take next order, are you finished with this job, who is coming to the meeting, when we are going to have a meeting, and so on. At home, it's about issues such as what time you are coming home tonight, what are we going to have as a dinner, who is going to get market to get some food, and who is going to get kids from the practices, and so on. This is easy level of sharing because it's mostly about calendar. You only check out your schedules and tell if something is okay or not okay for you. And I think that this level of sharing is very common in many relationships, but it's just a surface level and we really need communication to be much more deeper. Sometimes when there is a conflict at workplaces, it's sad to find out that people are not even able to communicate on this level. They don't talk to each other, they might not even say hi to each other, and that's very sad. The next level of sharing is thinking. It's much more about yourself. It's about your ideas, it's about your opinions, it's about your experiences, your stories. When you come to this sharing level, something happens in your mind. Your sensitive sensors start to work like antennas, and they tell from a little sign around you that if you are accepted or rejected. And this is very important point in communication. On a thinking level, you can have conversation with your team members, you can rethink your viewpoints with your friends, and you can do even some studying during making up your opinions. In this sense, thinking level is a level of dialogue, but when you go to the next level, emotions, there is no way to stay objective. It's because emotions are always owned by the person who feels them. They arise from your personal experience and your viewpoints, and that's why no one can tell you that your feeling is wrong or you should not feel somehow. Of course, you can talk about the viewpoints that have affected your feeling, but when you share your emotions with someone, that someone should really only listen to you and be sympathetic. Ask questions that gives you freedom to tell more. So these three, task, thinking, emotion, they are levels of sharing, and as I already told, some important point of communication is what happens in our sensitive sensors when we share something. I believe that everyone have had an experience of being rejected. That really cuts off our will to share. If someone has a strong black and white opinions, if someone is very judging, if the team is only interested in questions like who is good and who is bad, who is right and who is wrong, or in a conflict situations, the only thing that matters is who is guilty and not guilty. If someone is arrogant and even tells you that you're stupid, in these situations we feel ourselves rejected. It's not just about issues anymore. You feel that it's about your identity. Nowadays you can hear lots of negative identity talk everywhere. People try to fit others to their own concept of what they should be. And at work cases we are facing with neglecting or bullying, and a strong emotion connected to these poor communication situations is fear. If you have any kind of fear involved in your relationships, sharing can't be very deep. Instead of sharing, you choose silence. Fear is a block that ruins sharing, and it's a huge problem at many workplaces and at homes. I believe that a good communication is based on a view that everyone wants to be accepted. Acceptance is something that makes people more willing to share, and it's about quite easy things. A good start is a nice chat, small talk. A good start is to be polite. If you pay attention to the people as they share their opinions and experiences with you, communication will go deeper. If you show that you are interested in their stories, their ideas, they will share. The feeling that people will get from a good communication experience is trust. Trust will enhance sharing. It strengthens the will to share. And this is something we all can pay attention. Does my way of communication bear trust or fear? If you're a leader at the company or at the team, remember that your example of communication will have a huge influence on others. If people feel trusted, they will be more productive, they will solve problems better, they will deal with conflicts more effectively, and they will understand each other better. And differences between persons will become more like a resource than threat to them. So, if you care about people around you, they will dare. Believe me. This is my simple model of sharing levels. I hope you liked this video and I hope you learned something from it. I know situations in real life can be tricky, but I believe that your communication skills will develop if you concentrate on trust. Thanks for watching this video, and if you feel this video is reasonable, please share it. Hope to see you soon. Bye!